Hi there, we want to share a little bit about our school, Whittier Elementary School.
We will tell you about some awesome things about our school and what we are trying to do to make it even better.
Whittier is a community school, which means most of our students live in this neighborhood. We have students in preschool, which we call High Five, all the way up to 5th grade.
We have students from many different cultures and who speak many different languages, all learning together here at Whittier.
At Whittier, we have after-school programming, music lessons, Spanish class, and of course, lots of reading and math.
One of the coolest things about Whittier is that we are an IB school.
As part of our IB mission, we work to become independent global thinkers through inquiry and action.
Our teachers work really hard to help set up experiences for us that help us to learn as much as possible and to be inquirers.
We are still working on getting our test scores to be higher and higher.
How will that happen?
Well, our teachers and staff work together to make a school improvement plan.
This plan helps us to make our school better. The Swagamaker will tell you more about that.
Our school improvement plan helps us to focus our work on specific areas that we then measure progress throughout the year. Our first goal area is around academic achievement. Our teachers work really hard to improve our student scores in reading and math, and so we have goals around each of those areas for our 2nd through 5th grade students on one of our standardized assessments. When you look at these graphs, one of the things that we're really proud of is that our reading proficiency in our kindergarten and 1st grade classes has improved greatly over the last year. One of the things that we're continuing to work on is our proficiency in 2nd through 5th grade. As you can see, we have made a lot of growth in our students' ability to decode, and we're continuing to work on their ability to independently answer questions about the text that they read. In math, we have seen growth with our kindergarten and 1st grade students and their proficiency, and we're really excited about that. And we're still working on making that proficiency growth in our 2nd through 5th grade classes. Our second goal area is around student well-being, and something that we're working on is students answering a question about other students at Whittier care about me, more of them saying yes to that question, and that's something that we work on both with our teachers, students, and our equity team. The third goal area is around effective staff, and we are working on strategies to teach our English language learners, and so our goal is that those students will increase their reading scores from the fall to the spring. Finally, our last goal area is around the school and district climate, and we are working on increasing the participation in our site council and having that participation be representative of our school community. In order to make sure that we are meeting these goals, there are several ways that we measure students' progress. One of the ways is through teacher-created assessments through our units of inquiry, as well as many different standardized assessments that students take throughout the year. Students will also take individualized assessments with teachers to ensure that they are moving appropriately in their reading and math. It is important to us that you know how your students are progressing as well, and so we share the information with you about their progress via report cards 4 times a year, as well as during caregiver conferences, which just happened in October and will happen again in February. Any student that is receiving intervention will receive a notice from their teacher as well. And we also welcome any conversations with teachers and staff anytime that you are concerned or have questions. As a part of the Every Student Succeeds Act, each school is given a designation about the level of support needed based on the achievement on the Minnesota Comprehensive Achievement Test. We have been given the designation of a comprehensive support site, which means that we have a school improvement specialist to work with us weekly to make sure that we are meeting our goals.
Title I is a federal program that provides funding to help schools like ours ensure that every child has the opportunity to receive a high-quality education and meet state academic standards. The funding directly supports our school improvement plan and helps us reach our academic goals for all students. At Whittier, our Title I funding helps us improve learning for all students and strengthens family engagement. We use these funds to support family engagement opportunities like conferences, cultural and academic family nights, translation and interpretation services, and supplies for learning events. We also use Title I funds to support curriculum and instruction through staffing, intervention support, classroom associates, social work time, translation services, and extended time for teacher collaboration and planning. All of these supports help us create a stronger learning community for every student. You can request information about your child's teacher's qualifications, learn how our school is performing on state tests, and expect regular communication in a language that you understand. You also have the right to help develop our school family compact and family engagement plan, share input on how family involvement funds are spent, and meet with your child's teacher or school principals at any time. We truly value your partnership and voice in helping all students succeed. At Whittier, we deeply value our families and want you to be an active part of our school community. We'd love for your input on our school improvement plan or our family engagement plan and other school activities and curriculum. Your voice helps us make decisions that best support our students. There are also many great events throughout the school year where families can connect and celebrate with us. Recently, on October 24th, we had our Latino Heritage and Dia de los Muertos celebration. And coming up in November, on the 13th, we have our curriculum night from 5:30 to 7. In December, we'll have our Winter Wonderland event. January, we'll have our ELL, or English Language Learner Night. In February, we're going to have our Black History Night. March 12th is Family Reading Night. April 16th, our Somali Heritage Night. And on June 5th, we have the beloved Wolfpack Party. We also invite you to participate in our site council, visit your child's classroom, or volunteer here at school. And as always, please stay in touch with your child's teacher about events or issues that may affect their learning or overall experience at school. Together, we can make Whittier an even stronger, more connected community.
Thank you for listening to our State of the School's presentation.
Please reach out to any of these people if you need anything. Goodbye.
Adios!